Yeah, this is part two of to the root of all the evil being inflicted on humanity right now. This is real talk, no BS. So, like I was saying, it had got to the point, man, where like out of nowhere, suddenly I started feeling like an old man. Like I could barely like walk. My body, I felt it weak, drained. My gout. If it wasn't my knee, well, actually, my gout had stopped for a while, but here recently it came back on about 3, 4 months ago, and it got so bad that 1 week I was in bed for like almost a week, and then I started noticing like on the spiritual side, like I've always been a real positive person. Anybody that knows me has known me for years to tell you that, and I'm outgoing. I'm a people person. Now I'm peculiar. I'm careful who I associate myself with, who I hang out with, and stuff like that. Because along the way, that was a very valuable lesson. Actually, when I was growing up, that I learned the hard way that everybody that smiles in your face or talks to you or says that they're your friends, they're not your friends. They're just associates. So with that being said, I try to keep a small circle, and it's not because I'm anti-social. It's because I'm anti-bullshit. There's a difference. But like I said, I started noticing that, like, you know, I started like being empty. Not so much negative, but like empty. Like my conversation, like with people, like the people even that I like to talk to, it got like really shallow, really vague. Like started closing up, and then I started noticing I felt it. Like I don't know. It was like a weird feeling, man. Like something was sucking my soul, man. The light, the energy out of me. And I don't need my energy. Like I mean, I don't need my like as far as on a physical, but like on a spiritual level. So that's what happened. Sorry about that, but like I was saying, I felt it. Like on a mental, on a physical, on a spiritual level. That you know, there would be days I couldn't even think right. Like I would try to write or try to do stuff like that. Using my mind and like I don't know, man. Like I was being drained from every corner. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and another thing that I forgot, to mention was that for years, the doctors. It's true what they say. The doctors will tell you anything but the truth. They're part of it too. They're part of the hidden agenda. This sleep apnea and all that. That's BS. Because I believe by the powers of God and His love and His grace, His mercy for us, because He loves us. I've also conquered that. Like I was telling you earlier, I for years, I would go to. I couldn't. I've had trouble at night sleeping, man. Like I felt like my gums were swollen or they hurt my mouth. I couldn't shut it. It's like I felt like I don't know. It was weird, and then my throat, my chest, like I was gasping for air. Like I was having a hard time breathing. And you talk to me on the phone, you could tell. And so man, well, one day I don't know. I was just like, I was just here in my room, and I really felt like God's presence. He started talking to me, and this is all poetic. It's all, it's poetic justice, really. Like it all has to do with when He created when He created the universe, and He created Adam and Eve, or Adam. And what it also is he known for, or actually the Lamb, Jesus Christ, the Word, right? Well, when he when he put everything into existence, like, okay, what do you say? What do you use? I mean, this is the key right here. He brought the universe, he brought us, he brought everything into existence by out of his mouth, out of his word, his frequencies, his vibrations, his harmonics. And it's true what they've said for years. The government, most of this crap that you got here is all man-made. Even AIDS. I remember years ago, people used to say, African Americans. It's true. AIDS, cancer, it's all man-made, and they do have cures for most of that bullshit. And well, I like I said, I've been having my issues, being overwhelmed, stressed out, mental, physical, my health. I was feeling drained. I was fucking my energy, mentally. I mean, I was just about. I'm not gonna say tap out, but I was like, oh my god, like into like I said one night not too long ago. It came to me. It was him. I felt it. I felt his presence. And he said, I'm going to show you something. Because, it's true what they say. God, a lot of times, he's not going to give you more than what you can handle. You just need to ask, believe, have faith in him, and believe in him, and thank him, of course, for the lamb, for the blood, the lamb. I'm sorry, for the lamb's blood, Jesus Christ, for his sacrifice, his only begotten Son. He paid the price for our sins, and that we may have eternal salvation. So that night when he came to me, like I said, and I thank the good Lord too for that. That I've done a lot of reading, I've done a lot of writing in my life since I was a kid. It's part of my music. I like to talk about psychedelic acapella. Waking up. Not dumbing people down and that bubblegum rap bullshit like Tupac used to talk about. It's about waking people up, knowledge, wisdom. It's about that. So that night he came to me and he was like, he said, go to, well, first of all, there's two, I want to stress out, there's two, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's important that you do the two separate ones, okay? Because that's what's going to help you. The first one I would have to say is like kill the bug or kill the fucking man, the mind parasite, the demon, the DJ, the evil spirit. These things are literally what they are. Is like so you can get a better idea. Picture a poor dog. Have you ever seen a dog that gets infested with fleas or ticks? Okay, what do they do? Imagine a human being or yourself. These things are going inside your body and they're attaching themselves to nearly from head to feet, anywhere, everywhere in between, from your head to your feet. Okay, so it started making a lot of sense. Like okay, well, like the thing with my gums, the headaches, the back of my neck, all the pressure I felt in my chest. I was even having problems with my stomach, man, because these things too, man, they fuck up everything. It's like they clog you up, man. You can't breathe. Your legs, I mean, your feet. I mean, that's why your body starts wearing and tearing because these things are sucking. They're attaching to your organs, to your body, to your muscles, to your heart, to your lungs. These things are getting in your mind too. That's why they call them mind parasites, and you're starting to have demonic thoughts, influences. Suicide is up, guys. Homicide, LBGT. This is the root of the evil right here. I'm telling you something real. Well, they got this thing called, man. It's called a nanobot or nanotech, or you can look it up under Archon Gen, or just let me know. I'll send you the videos. It's no big deal. And these things are frequencies or vibrations you listen to with headphones, or you put the phone like what I did, rotate it back and forth. And oh my God, you'll feel the difference, man. Like in 1 day or 2 days, I mean, you can feel the healing. You can feel God's touch, His hand. It's like a big, like He started, like literally taking parasites, the ticks, like when you find a poor dog, infested with parasites, leeches, or ticks, take him off his chest, his mouth, his throat, his neck, and this God's honest truth, man. My gout, they'll tell you it's caused by the other stuff. I think they should chemtrails, nanotech. It's harming us in so many ways. I mean, it's. I could go on all night about it. Like, but make a long story short, look, I haven't taken my blood pressure in going on 2 weeks. I mean, it's acted up a little bit, but nowhere as near as it would if before I've done these healing, cleansing sessions. And like I said, first of all, it's very important. Y'all need to get go on YouTube and find it's either Archon, evil entity remove. It's a frequency, it's a vibration you listen to. As you're listening to it, it's like a vacuum cleaner. Imagine you're cleaning your car, your house, and you the vacuum cleaner sucks something up and it jams up. That's what it does. You can tell it's killing these things. It kills them and your mind and your body, and you'll feel the difference on the spot. You feel God's hands cleansing you, healing you from all this. You'll start feeling the difference, man. Like spiritually, physically, mentally. I can think right. I feel normal again. Like I'm not overwhelmed with depression, stress. My blood pressure's down. I can breathe. My gums, I can close my mouth at night. My chest, I can breathe. Like, oh my God, like it's a blessing. Okay, and the second one, the second type of cleansing healing was pretty much the same thing, but it's like you need to kill, and it's a daily thing. Do it at least once every day or twice. However you feel fit, you see fit. You'll feel the difference. Like oh my God, like instant. Like I said, I can think again. My mind's clear. I'm not overwhelmed with depression, stress, anxiety. Like that's all demonic. I was even having, in January, I was having thoughts of like, I don't know, like it was weird, because I'm not a weak-minded spiritually, even physically person. I never have been, thank God. I've been in some tough situations. I've been in prison, okay, gang wars and all that. Been there, done that. But that's one thing that God taught me is spiritual warfare. These things are demonic. The black goo, the chemtrails, and I know take the shit that's going inside of us. Not only is it hurting us mentally, physically, but our spiritual, our soul. So get the vibrations, get the frequencies, man. They got them for. I mean, I would recommend the Sergios, the 528, 432, I believe. They got for blood. They got for heart, for your lungs, or they got the DNA repair. That's all in one. You know what I'm saying? And you feel the difference, like ASAP. You know what I'm saying?